All right, so this story comes to us from ECIET. Here's their website. They're actually linked with IET Lead. You can see that in the top right corner over here. And it's a pretty, I would say it's a very good source for information coming out of Haiti. It's just, they just give you the information raw as it's coming out. There's really not much to do with context and analysis here, but nonetheless, it's a lot of info. And I don't think, yeah, and credible. I wouldn't say they get anything wrong on purpose, So they've been around for about 4 months or 5 months after Defend Haiti Facebook page launched. So I would say that's about February of 2010. They are post earthquake. Us here at Defend Haiti, Haiti Sentinel, we are pre earthquake. Yeah, they are post earthquake, but nonetheless, a very good place to go for info. And I'm not throwing shade. This is not shade. But nonetheless, okay, so we find this story here. It's from May 20th. Launch of the project Haiti INVEST to stimulate investments. The Office of Public Affairs of the Embassy of the United States of America announces the launch on Thursday, May 23, at the Hotel El Rancho of the project Haiti INVEST. It's on the initiative of the USAID Haiti and the project USAID Invest. I went to the embassy website. They had a more elaborate explanation of the event. Not much was said of the actual project that this is. If you want to find out more about that, you can actually get it here from the USAID website. So this is for any other countries in the world that they're doing this in. This is this is what it is. And I know for a lot of people, it comes off, hey, this sounds really good. If I have a business idea, I got people that can invest. New investment facilitation platform to mobilize diaspora and domestic finance. If you have money, this is a credible entity that you could put your money through. If you want to invest in Haiti, that's so. While a long time ago, I would have just been like, yo, why they all up in our business and blah, blah, blah. I've kind of grown from that. I've grown from that. I can still look at it and say, be disappointed that it's not Haiti doing something like this. And, we're going to get more into that in this short video. But it's something, because if something like this doesn't exist, what are the alternatives? Micro lending, which is like short-term loans, high interest. Even if it's low interest, it's you can't really invest in a business with $25 like $100. That's not really investment capital. That's more like just trying to get by, or do a little something, flip a little something, So, and then it's interest. This is actually investment capital. So, but I notice it does say, if I can find it here, it says credit and capital. So there is some loan loans are included in this, but also there's capital. So there's an opportunity to have somebody share the risk with you, the person who puts in money. But yeah, I mean, I don't knock it, because if you're a small business owner in Haiti, then it's money for you, that you could invest and hopefully do something good. If you're somebody with money, it's a place where you could funnel your money through and hopefully get a return, or share the risk and also fail. But what I find is that what this is really just a stock market. It's a stock market, and people who know me know I've always said that Haiti does need something like this. I don't use the word stock market though. I usually say an exchange market. Well, sometimes people use that. Investment market. That's the term I usually use. I say, yeah, we need to have an investment market, which is essentially a stock market, but I'll just use the word investment market because I hope the connotation is different. Because when we look Wikipedia, stock market, stock exchanges, you think of the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, here's some Japan, China. These are massive. Look type of market shares that's being traded, 30. This would be probably 30 trillion since this is in billions. So, I'm not really thinking on those levels, but I know Haiti could benefit from an investment market. And that's what this is. It's an investment market, and they mobilize investment for development, market assessments. This is the key right here. So people know that I've been talking about an investment market for Haiti, but the key is this right here, this first point that they make, market assessments. That's the only thing that can help make a market work. You have to be able to, for the people that are putting money in, they have to be able to know, that they can trust that the business is reporting their earnings fairly, and therefore they could get their returns back fairly. You also want to know the viability of a business. You want to know all the risk involved. So that's what they offer, and that's what a stock exchange would do. Like when you decide to go public here in the U.S., there's like a lot of paperwork you have to go through, and there's a lot of regulation. There's a lot of reporting requirements. There's a lot, before you can actually put shares up on these markets. You got to go through the Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC. And so while the idea is good, because now people can invest money into Haitian businesses rather than have to do loans, or if you're sending money back home, you don't know if you could get a return, you don't know how things are going. So, but the challenge would be to have the infrastructure necessary to be able to do these, what they call here market assessment, but really it's just regulations. The type of regulation and oversight that an investment market would need. So it would have to be a government program. When I talk about Haiti needs an investment market, I'm not talking a private company cannot do it. And a private company has their own interests. It's something that has to be at the government level. The government has to invest in having the institutions that can report, enforce, regulate the existence of an investment market that works for everybody, for the businesses and for the investors. So when I talk about it, it's part of a bigger 7-step development plan that I've just been throwing around, but the investment market is actually step 3. There are a bunch of there are 2 to 3 steps before that, before we can get to that. But each step works. But either way, that's stuff for another video. Continuing on. So this is a stock market. It's a low rent, low budget, welfare type of stock market, but that's what they're doing. And I don't knock it because it's something, but it's not going to be the solution in Haiti, because what we need is our own thing. This is going to have a political tinge to it. or at least there's the threat of that, because now you have USAID deciding on what companies can be listed. What companies will they work with? Will they open up these investors to? So, and all that threatens national security, Haitian national security, that is. So, yeah, I don't knock it, but it's something that we have to do ourselves in Haiti, because and I just looked up the Haitian farmer. This is where we need investment. Look at the tools we're using. That's problem. That's problem. These businesses really can't compete with big production, big agriculture and we're importing, because big agriculture could give you cheaper foods. We cannot compete with that. And then when now you have to talk about transporting it from the rural areas of Haiti to the city, to the ports, if you want to export. Bad roads, all types of nonsense on the roads as well, as far as thieves and stuff. So it's there are challenges that we need, but something like an investment market can help, because now you're able to track companies' earnings and actually get taxes back from them and invest in those roads and invest in the ports, and invest in more business opportunities for other people. And while I was Googling just, some images of how Haitian farming is going, it came up on Jovenel, you see, and I found this video from La Bonne Nouvelle. Pastor Trimble does it. And because from the screenshots, I was like, wow, this is in Haiti. Look at this is big. This is big agriculture right here. And I was wondering, I didn't know we were doing big agriculture in Haiti, because this is what I remember. This is what I always thought it was. But then I saw, this is Jovenel Moise Negbanon. This is money he got from the Martelly administration. That's him right there. This is well before he became president. Actually, election year, May 16, 2015, that was essentially election year. So Joel's doing like a little campaign for this guy. But it's all right. I mean, our good times. That's what it is. But there was, we would now find out all this money came from Petrocaribe, but he took a lot more money than that. His name is cited 69 times in the report by the Court of Auditors on what happened with Petrocaribe. And he was getting contracts for roads, and he's not an engineer. And we know he got this thing going, and everybody's kind of like, it wasn't really a viable business. It's not something the government should have done either. Just invest in a private business. The government should invest in a government-owned business. Like, I'm for nationalizing agriculture in Haiti, and that's something that a lot of capitalists, a lot of, the U.S. Embassy hears this video, they're going to be like, yep, this guy's a socialist, communist, or whatever. I'm not. I believe in the capital markets, but I do believe when something is suffering, you do have to step in. The government has to step in. And so I do believe that we need to nationalize agriculture. These little private farmers aren't getting it done for the country. So nationalize it for a short while. I would say about 5 years. Really, most would say a decade is reasonable for such an undertaking, but I'm just not really into nationalizing things long. I do think the market should be free. But you nationalize agriculture. We build up our farm, build up our lands for farming, build up our infrastructure for farming, build up our education for farming, build up, some specialty industries. Like, I really think we have an opportunity in the organic foods market. I don't want to show too much. I don't think Pastor Trimble would flag me for sure. But I mean, I'm not playing any audio. But he wouldn't flag. I think he's a cool dude. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, about you nationalize agriculture for a short while we build them up, and then we leave it up to investors or to the people that worked, um, help them earn the equity that they put in working should go to them owning a piece of it, a piece of the business, and then allow it, and then give it back to the free markets after we've gotten stabilized our production of food, have created a industry for exporting organic foods that we specialize in, and yeah. But rather we have people giving Jovenel Moise $70 million for this plantation, and apparently they didn't do all the checks they needed to do to make sure it was profitable, and giving him hundreds of millions more for building roads that he's not qualified to build, weren't built, and that's where that's going. That's where small-mindedness had gotten us. Small-mindedness gives us this: USAID INVEST. Okay, and I'm not gonna knock them. I'm gonna say I'm gonna hope that for some people, if you want to invest in a business in Haiti, that this works out for you. I'm gonna hope that if you have a small business in Haiti and you want to grow it, you want to maybe hire more workers or add some equipment, I hope this thing can help you and also help the country and create jobs. But I'm old enough to know that these things don't usually turn out right for everyone in the long run. We're missing opportunities to invest back into our country and invest in our people. So that's that. Eventually, I'm gonna have to just. Hey, we're here for the long haul, so I'll get a chance to talk to you guys about this topic and these ideas we could put in motion more and more into the future as we continue doing this together. So definitely share the page, share the article, share your thoughts, comment. Find us on YouTube, find us on Haiti Sentinel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Change Haiti. So that's the page, Change Haiti, where we're going to look to organize ourselves. So look for that page on Facebook. And yeah. Oh, and don't forget, so if you want to send your support, Cash App at Samuel Maxime. Also, we have a Patreon. Thank you to our one Patreon member, Winifred. Thank you, lady. And yeah, so that's it.